Happy Friday, Roanshaw Ranchers. I'm coming to you from the third pasture, otherwise known as the spring pasture. The guys get let out on this pasture first so that they can get acclimated to being back on grass and to get them used to the increase in sugar content that happens in the spring with the grass. So this was the original size of the pasture up until where that tree is. If I walk this way, you can see the line that really is the break between the old pasture and the expanded pasture. So this literally doubles the size of this pasture. It's going to give them more room, obviously, and it is going to allow us to put more horses on here. So right now, we have 3 horses that are potentially in the pipeline to come here. We are vetting one situation right now, and the 2 other horses, it's up to the owner and authorities what's going to happen there. But we potentially have 3 other horses that are going to be, that possibly could come in. One is a more likely scenario, but we'll have to wait and see. But this is the new pasture. So literally what we did was, here was the line, here was the fence line. We moved it out to over there. Huge thank you to R&R Fencing and Brian and his crew. He has done several pasture restrings for us and has worked with us, and he is amazing with coming up with cost-effective ways to do things. Just by changing out the line, we were able to save a lot of money, and he didn't need to bring in that much extra rope. Obviously the labor intensive part of it is taking out the old posts and then pounding them back in on this side. So one of the other reasons that we wanted to expand the pasture is because this was wide open. They didn't have any shade or anything here. On this pasture, they have plenty of trees, especially over in this corner, that they can get out of the sun if they want to. They can rub on the trees, which I'm sure Charlie will be doing, to get the flies off of them. Not that there's a whole ton of flies in the spring, but it does offer them the opportunity to stay out here longer, because they do have trees that they can use to their advantage. You may be wondering or asking, why are they not out here then? It is not quite ready to go. There are some holes that we need to deal with, that we will this weekend, and by Sunday they will be out here. But I wanted to show you guys, because I like to, when I do the updates, give you what is going on. And this is the big improvement. It's really part of phase 2 of our expansion to give us the opportunity to bring more horses in. So phase 1 was the barn last summer, and expanding that. This is phase 2A, I will call it. And phase 2B will be putting more gravel in the expansion area and around the barn so that they have better footing and also better drainage. So that is also happening later on, probably mid to late August. That should be happening. But in the meantime, they get to enjoy all of their pastures. So this is their playground, and they take full advantage of it. If you noticed, we did cut it down. We do that once a year, usually in the spring. It gets too tall. They're not able to get to the grass. And it also helps them with the bugs. So that's what's going on with the expansion project. And if you bear with me while I walk back up to the boys, I can give you guys an update on them. In the meantime, we are just 2 weeks away, 2 weeks tomorrow, from our huge garage sale. That's over at 34 Argyle in Amherst. Excuse me while I limbo. Sorry if I make anybody a little seasick. I'll try and do this gently. So our huge garage sale is 2 weeks away. If you remember the spring garage sale, we had a raffle. We are going to have a raffle once again. We will be unveiling that hopefully sometime this upcoming week. And we'll have some cute items up for raffle. But please come join us at our huge garage sale. Once again, it's the 17th and the 24th. On the 17th, just look for Clyde. He will be on the corner of Eggert and Argyle, right near the corner of LeBrun, Eggert, and Argyle. She will be dancing away and trying to get as much attention as possible. She does a great job. We very appreciative of Clyde coming out and donating her time. So shout out to Mary. Thank you so much. We so appreciate you. She has been a longtime acquaintance of mine. She also is a horse enthusiast. And when I asked her, she was all in and says that she loves doing it. So come on out and meet Clyde and see if you can find any great deals. We have 4 tents, a garage, and a newly built shed. And it's a very large shed. It's more like a workshop size than it is what you think of as a shed. But everything will be nicely organized, and it is name your own price. That's the beauty of the garage sale. We do minimal pricing. Some of the larger ticket items like the furniture and stuff, we may have a suggested price, but all the pricing for the garage sale, it's pay what you think it's worth, and what you're able to pay. You know, we realize that things are tough for everybody right now, and if we can help people out who are just starting their home and they need some items like linens or sheets or blankets or cups or plateware, we have all of that stuff. And if you know, you're able to help us, we love helping you. So it's a win-win for everybody. So come on out, 34 Argyle Avenue, the 17th and the 24th from 10 to 1. Myself and a wonderful group of women who have spearheaded this entire garage sale endeavor will be there, and we are more than happy to help you. And if you don't see something out, ask one of us. It's probably in what we call the magical house, because literally that house has anything and everything. There's very few items that Janie, who runs the garage sale, can't pull out. She knows where everything is, and she says, "Oh, be right back," runs into the house and pulls it out. So come on down, see what great deals that you can get, and help the horses. So I made the truck back, and here is Abby. So it has been incredibly humid the last couple of days, and Abe has really been having a hard time with it. His heaves are acting up on him. He's not coughing, but you can tell with the way that he's breathing when he is laying down, and even when he's standing up. He doesn't want to move around a lot, and he obviously wants to eat. But his breathing is very hard for him, and he's cranky. A cranky Abe is not a fun Abe, because as you can see, he is very stocky, and he has no problems with pushing his weight around. He doesn't do it in a nasty way, but you can definitely tell when he's not feeling well with the way that he acts. So we're hoping that there's a break in the weather soon, and the humidity decreases, so that he's not struggling as much. Other than that, we are at the point where he's getting his shots every 10 days. So he has a few more days to go before he needs his next shot. He hasn't been coughing, knock on wood. So that's a good thing. We're trying to figure out a new feeding method for everybody, instead of using the barrels, or at least giving him another option, so that he doesn't have to breathe in the dust that is causing him, that actually started all of this with his us realizing that he had allergies. So that's the update on Abers. Lulu is over here. Louie is a delicate butterfly. He is not fond of the bugs. And in fact, the bugs, when they bite him, leave little welts on him. So when the bugs are really bad, like they are right now, it just stopped raining, so the bugs are coming out, and so he hides in the barn with Charlie, who because Charlie is partially black, the flies gravitate to him. So he's not a fan of the flies either. He can tolerate it better than Louie can, but he gets to the point as well that he's like, nope, I'm done. So Abe can handle the flies a lot more. Hi, buddy. So Louie has had a good week. He has been enjoying the pastures like all the other weeks. And there's really not a lot new with him. The one thing that is new with him is that we switched his ulcer medication, or not supplement, whatever you want to call it, from the Ultra to the maintenance. So we had him on 2 rounds of the Ultra because he was just showing signs that it was working when we were done with the first one, and I made the decision to keep going with the second round. So now he's on the maintenance level, and he's doing well with that. We just started that on Monday. So he's still doing well. He's still eating like a champ and eating at the same rate, which was the telltale sign that the ulcer supplement was working for him. So if we see any change in that, then we'll switch him back to the Ultra. But we're hopeful. It's a smaller dosage. It's 50 milliliters for the maintenance versus the 100 milliliters that he was getting. So hopefully he'll keep doing well on that. And his, one of the biggest things is his top line looks absolutely gorgeous. And I attribute that to the ulcer supplement. They said that it was one of the benefits of the supplement, and that and his coat, which looks amazing too. Both are very much true with him. His top line is awesome. His coat is super soft, and you can't beat how he's feeling as far as his stomach goes. He does not flinch any longer when you touch his sides or his underbelly. So awesome progress with him. He's an A+ heading into winter, which with him we always worry about because he is a hard keeper in the winter. In the other months, he's fine, but wintertime, he needs to be 100% heading into winter in the colder weather so that he can maintain his weight. Other than that, there's really not a lot going on. I do want to update you on the two horses that I was talking about that I was so upset about last week. I did hear from the animal cruelty investigator, and the case is still open, which is a good thing. They are keeping their eyes on the two horses, and if anything changes with them negatively, or if they don't see improvement, they are willing and able to take action. So that's positive news that they are aware of the situation. They're doing something, they're monitoring the situation. They're doing the best that they can within the confines of the law. And that's why we are trying to figure out how to make the law more proactive instead of reactive. And right now, the New York state law is very reactive, that essentially the horse has to be in a dire situation in order for them to be pulled. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, please reach out on ways that that the law can be changed so that it protects the animals better. It would be greatly appreciated. It's going to have to be, a community effort. It can't just be a small, a small group. It can't just be me going and saying that this needs to change. It needs to be, the community, the horse community, the animal welfare community, saying that the laws need to be changed and they're not helping the animals. There needs to be more done. So, like I said, if you have any thoughts on that, please reach out. If you have any inroads with politicians, that will be helpful too. I am not well versed on what the process is or even where to start. So if you have any information on that too, let me know, and I'll have a starting spot. All right, Roan Char Ranchers, that's it for this week. We will talk to you next week as we get closer to the huge garage sale. If you'd like to help out, we are doing some sorting days, and we need signage and other things. If you have, a little bit of time that you can spare, contact us also, and you can come on out and help sort or do signs or do a plethora of other things that Janie has on her to-do list. All right, Roan Char Ranchers, be well, and I'll talk to you soon.